Welcome one, welcome all. I am Mark Paulda, a professional photographer. I have been in the photography business for well over 20 years. I want to help you succeed so you can earn money with your camera. With every episode, I will offer you sound advice so you can be part of the 15% of aspiring photographers who succeed. If you are looking for help to turn your passion for photography into a successful business, you have come to the right place. I have got the answers. My weekly episodes will help you understand how to market yourself, how to build a profitable business, and best business practices. No more feeling lost. You do not have to go it alone. Join my audio podcast and start taking my advice on turning your hobby into a profitable business. You will get access to a professional photographer and the best practices that I have learned and experienced over the years. If you have questions along the way, definitely email me. mark@markpaulda.com. You are also invited to join my photography success text community. Send me a text. 915-226-0959. If you are outside the United States, be sure to include +1, the United States country code. Let's get started.
Tips for setting up a photography blog. You love photography. You live it, you breathe it, and it is all you can ever think of doing in your life. And you are good at it, better than some of the other people you know, who also love photography. But despite all this, you feel stuck. You are not booking jobs, getting clients, or making money from something you are passionate about. And when you post your best work on social media, all you hear are crickets. There is no response. So, what could be the problem? While there can be a number of factors that prevent you from making a career out of your photography, like skills, talent, etc., one of the more obvious ones is that no one, apart from your immediate family, sees all the amazing work that you put out there. If you think that taking a pretty picture, editing it, and then posting it on social media is all that is needed to be an overnight photography success, you are sadly mistaken. Unfortunately, there are hundreds, or even thousands of photographers in your area, who are doing the same, or similar work, and standing out is hard work. In fact, worldwide, there are at least 1 million photographers wanting what you want. So, how can you, as a photographer, make yourself visible to more people? One of the easiest, and most effective ways to bring your talent and skill to the forefront is by creating and maintaining a photography blog. If you were to think of photography as a career, your photography website or blog is like a business card, whereas your social media is like a handshake. A handshake is great for that initial introduction, but a business card is what people hold on to and reach out to when they want to connect. Right? The important thing for maintaining an online presence and having a blog or a website is to have a way to represent your body of work, i.e., your portfolio. It is a way for you to showcase your own unique style of work, your personality, and even your life, depending on how comfortable you are putting all that stuff out there. It is no secret that at the end of the day, people always buy from people they like, know, and trust. By letting a bit of who you are as a person showcase what makes you an artist, potential clients are more likely to take notice, and eventually reach out to book you for gigs. So, once you have decided to start a photography blog or website, there are a few things to keep in mind. Key lesson. Social media is like a handshake. It is an introduction. A blog or website is more like a business card. A photography website and blog say you are serious. When someone needs a photo, they are more likely to think of you when they know you are serious about your work. What is in a name? Well, everything. When you decided to start your photography business, chances are you picked a name that meant something to you. Similarly, when you choose a website or a photography blog, pick a name that is indicative of what you do. Most people choose their name with the suffix of photo or photography at the end. This makes it easy to communicate to others as well as easy for online search engine optimization, or SEO. SEO is key to being found online by potential customers. Other options are to include your location in your name. So, for example, you're a family photographer. Begin with a list of potential names, and do a quick search to see if those names are taken. Key lesson. Pick a name that is an indicator of what you do with your photography. Including the words photographer or photography help with SEO. Also, including your location helps to localize search options to folks that are close to you. Be sure to check and make sure that the name is available. Getting a custom website with a custom URL, in most cases your business name, takes it up a notch in terms of creating brand awareness. You can look at low-cost options like Wix. It is much easier to tell a client that your portfolio can be found at, for example, www.markpaulda.com, rather than saying markpaulda.wix.com. Key lesson. By creating a website URL that utilizes your own name, or business name, it makes it easier for people to remember. Choose a theme for your photography blog and website. Once you choose a name for your blog and a hosting service, the next thing to choose is a template or a theme. There are many free and paid options for choosing a theme for your blog. The good news is that there are also many independent developers who have created unique and pretty themes that are specifically geared towards visual arts and photography. You can even choose to work with a developer to create a theme or a style that is unique to you. When you are just starting out, you might be tempted to go for the cheapest option available, or in other words, free. There are many providers like Wix and WordPress that have simple and easy to use templates that are geared towards photographers. Depending on your business name, this can be a mouthful and difficult to remember. No matter what option you use, make sure that it is one that is easy to use and easy to maintain. If you want a theme that is an extension of your images, there are many free options for uploading your images to the internet. Sites like WordPress and Blogger, previously called Blogspot, offer a way to create a blog. Flickr and 500px are other options to upload and host your images. Key lesson. A theme for your website can range from a unique design created just for you, all the way down to a free option. Whichever method you choose, make sure it is easy to use and maintain. Use keywords across your website and blog. There is so much to learn about SEO. It is likely a guide on its own, and can be intimidating at first. But, the key thing to remember about SEO is to use keywords that are unique to you in your blog or website. These keywords are instrumental in getting you found or discovered online. For example, if you want to specialize in family photography in Eure, then your unique keywords are likely going to be a combination of family photography in Eure, Eure family photographer in Eure, and various other combinations. You will create content specific to those keywords, and add these keywords throughout your content, as applicable. A key thing to note about SEO and search engines is that keywords need to appear naturally throughout your content, otherwise, you get penalized by search engines for what is known as keyword stuffing. This can have a negative effect on your website. Remember my earlier comment about your website being your business card. Your business card should be subtle, yet effective. Similarly, your website needs to be precise and to the point, without being excessive, to be effective. Key lesson. Keywords are crucial to people finding your website online. Use relevant keywords throughout your content. However, do not overdo it, or you might be penalized for keyword stuffing. Post content consistently and regularly. A photography blog is not a static entity. For you and your work to be discovered online, it is imperative that you create content consistently and regularly. That content can be in terms of your latest work, your inspiration, or even advice that you want to provide to your clients. If you want to teach photography, it can even be articles around a particular genre of photography. All of these types of articles showcase you as a professional beyond just someone who can press a button to take a pretty picture. Every month I make it a point to update my portfolio online, so it showcases my most recent work. This also takes into account any pivots in style, content, and genre. No matter what you choose, have a plan, and stick to it. Posting content for the sake of posting content is not really going to get you anywhere. Instead, focus on quality. Quality content that showcases who you are as an artist, your strengths, your personality, and your creativity. Key lesson: updating your website is essential. You should write blog posts at least once a week. Long-term assets, such as your portfolio images, should be updated at least every 6 months. Maintain a social presence and develop a community. As you think about your online presence, also consider social media. There are many options to choose from to be socially engaged with your clients, and more importantly, your potential clients. With so many social media platforms out there, it is very easy to get overwhelmed. My advice would be to pick one or two and actively engage with your audience there. As you create your own social media strategy, remember to be consistent across the board. Across all social media channels you use. Let your website and social media tools speak the same language and showcase your style consistently. Key lesson: consistency across all social media and your website is important to establishing your brand. The thing with social media is that it is borrowed space. Yet, many of us invest so much time and effort into building an audience on social media and ignore our blog or website. That concentration in effect dilutes our personal brands. Ask yourself this important question: if social media were to disappear, how would potential customers know your work? Having a photography blog is a great way to create an online presence that showcases what you do, and what you do well. All that said, let's have a self-check quiz regarding blogs. Question 1. Social media is like a handshake. A great website, or blog, is like a. Question 2. Once you have made the decision to create a website, you need a domain and a. Question 3. Why is the selection of your website name very important? Question 4. Name 2 website hosting companies. Question 5. Wix offers low cost. Question 6. True or false? There is no such thing as a free website theme. Question 7. You should make sure that your website theme is easy to use, and easy to. Question 8. Why are keywords important? Question 9. What is keyword stuffing? Question 10. How often should you post to your blog? And finally, question 11. How often should you update the portfolio images on your website? You can find this episode as a written blog post at markpauldamentor.com. You will also find the self-check quiz at the end of the blog post. I will see you in the next episode.
A genuine thank you for joining me today for this episode. If you are serious about success in the photography business, then I am serious and ready to help. Visit markpauldamentor.com and discover a variety of ways I can help you in your journey. If you have questions along the way, definitely email me. mark@markpaulda.com. You are also invited to join my photography success text community. Send me a text. 915-226-0959. If you are outside the United States, be sure to include +1, the United States country code. I will catch you in the next episode.